Woohoo! That is what you look like after you get back from a fantastic run. Let me check in with you guys, because this is a big one. Listen, the journey that we're all on this page, the journey of, what should we call it? The journey of finding our way back to self. I think that's a great way of putting it. The journey of releasing ourselves from ego, from the chatter our mind generates. What's behind that? Behind that is who we are. Behind that is the I am. Behind that is oneness. Behind that is stillness. Behind the chatter in your head, behind the ego, is who you are. Behind that ego, that soul behind the ego, that's who is going to be with you for billions and billions of years. Through evolution. I'm not going to be Sam ever again. Me as Sam, as this entity called Sam, is done. When I die and leave, when I die, this body, this meat suit that I get to be in, to experience life, I get to experience life through this meat suit. I get to experience life through these eyes, through these words, through the actions that I interact with other people. I get to experience that as in this meat suit. That's what the universe has given me. The universe has given me this opportunity as this entity called Sam to experience the beauty of life. Now, it's not about, for me anyway, it's different for every different soul. Everybody's different. Everyone incarnates on this planet for a different reason. It might be that you're chasing wealth. It might be that you're chasing fancy cars and fancy watches and beautiful girls and all that stuff. That's great. Everyone's journey is their own individual journey. Might be that you're on a path to spirituality and learning to know yourself and know why we're here. There might be deep questions for you, like they are for me. Like, why are we on this planet? What's the purpose of us incarnating here as human beings? Might be none of that. Might be nothing. You might be just happy ambling your way through life, working and doing whatever you need to do to survive. Whatever it might be, everyone's incarnation is different. Everyone's journey is different. When we incarnate on this planet, we're before we come here, we're in discussion with our higher selves, and this is esoteric, by the way. We're going a little bit deep here, but bear with me. We're in conversation with our higher self. What's the best journey? What lessons do we need to learn? What lessons do I need to learn, not as Sam, as a soul? What lessons do I need to, what past life? Don't forget, when we come on this planet, we forget all past lifetimes. In this third density, we forget all the past. So that's why you don't remember anything about past lifetimes or any incarnations that you've had before. Because it's a clean slate in this third density. It's a clean slate where we get to choose. We get to choose the positive, or we get to choose the negative. Or you meander somewhere in the middle, and then you keep reincarnating on this into third density. But you won't reincarnate on this planet. You reincarnate on a different planet, because we've transitioned now. Earth has transitioned into fourth density. Anyway, we plop into this body, and your life plan is, just need to sit back. Basically, you just need to sit back and let life unfold in front of you. Non-doership, it's called. It's about letting life unfold itself naturally without you forcing anything, without forcing your views, your opinions on anything, and just letting life unfold, because it's already mapped out for you. Anyway, so we go through this incarnation, and people are just unaware of this. People go through whole lifetimes unaware that this is the case. We go our whole lifetime in this meat suit, experiencing life one time as Sam, I get to experience this place that I'm staying in at this present moment in time. I get to experience this. I can be shit about it, and I can be, oh, it's small or whatever, or I can embrace it, and I can love it. Because I'm never going to experience this as Sam again. I'm never going to experience these claws. I'm never going to experience the fantastic runs that I do. My relationship with my son, my relationship with my friends, and I'm never going to experience that again. Never as Sam. That is it. When we die and leave this planet, that is it. There is our soul, our body, me as Sam, it's done, isn't it? I lay in a coffin or whatever and that's done. Game over. Story ended. But my soul goes on. My soul goes on to whatever I've done in this lifetime as Sam to polarise myself either into the negative or to the positive or to meander somewhere in the middle. My soul then I get to choose when I leave this earth. Do I want to, am I going to fourth density or am I reincarnating here as another third density being to go through the whole cycle again, but not having a clue that I've ever been Sam? Do you understand what I mean? It's deep, but it's really, really powerful when this clicks in for you. And everybody's world is different. Everybody's experience of a life is different. But when we know we're not an ego, when we know we're not the thoughts in our head, then how can we ever have anything against anybody else? How can we ever judge anybody else? How can we ever, someone gives us a dirty look or whatever it might be, somebody's mean to us, somebody does something really nasty towards us, how can we ever judge that? Because I'd do exactly the same. If I thought I was an ego, if I thought I was the thoughts in my head, I'd behave exactly in the same way. I'd be judging other people. I'd be being mean towards other people. I'd be giving people dirty looks. I'd be living as a negative entity. I would, because I'd know no different. I don't know. I'm just not aware. I've not woken up yet to the fact that I'm not an ego, to the fact that I'm not the thoughts in my head. So if you was living in their world, then you'd absolutely understand that people don't know different, so they're going to behave that way. We don't judge them for that. We don't get into our own ego, into the thoughts in our own head and start in a battle of minds. It's fucking ridiculous. We don't do that. We say thank you. Thank you for showing me. Thank you for showing me that side of you. That negative side of you. That judgmental side of you. Thank you for showing me that. Because then that polarises me more into the positive. That polarises me more into love. That polarises me more into kindness. More into empathy. More into understanding. More into compassion. Thank you for showing me that. There's got to be. The universe is just one big game. And there's got to be the light and the dark. There's got to be the dark in order for the light for there to be a catalyst for the light. You've got to see that darkness in other people, in the world, in order for you to say, no, I refuse to be that. I refuse to be that kind of person. And I'm going more towards the light. But then there's got to be that balance. So there's got to be that catalyst for the dark. There's got to be that catalyst for the negative people. They've got to see. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. They see the light in you. They see the kindness in you, the love in you. And because they know no different, they just don't know that they're not their ego. They just don't know that they're not the thoughts. They get into all kinds of turmoil. And then they become more negative. They become more judgmental. They can become more separate to other people. If you ever noticed, if you're a positive person, if you're a kind person, if you're a loving person, and you're around somebody that isn't that, you continue to be that. And what you'll notice is that negative entity becomes more negative, become more judgmental towards you, become more negative towards you. Getting other people involved. Their ego then get other people's egos involved to start to dislike you. That's only because there's got to be a catalyst. You're light. So that's going to drive people more into darkness. But that's okay. There's got to be that balance. That's okay for that to happen. It's just different worlds. We're living in different worlds. We're over here in going towards the light, and people are over here not going towards the light. It's just there's got to be that balance in order for the universe to see that difference in the light and the dark. So never judge anybody. Just realise that they're in different worlds. And if you was in that world, if you believed that you was an ego, if you believed that you were the thoughts in your head, which I know a lot of people on this page don't, you'd behave in exactly the same way. You would. So don't judge anybody for that. They just don't know. Help them to bring them into the light. Start your own page or whatever it might be. It's a lot of people don't want to hear it. A lot of people don't want to sit with that. A lot of people don't want to. They'll live their whole lives and they're happy being negative. That's fine. But the people that want to, the people that want to not live in darkness, then they're the people that you want to reach. So yeah, beautiful. Just that balance. It is. Once you know that it's just a balance. So all it is. Life is just a balance. Negative to positive. Positive to negative. There's got to be that. Never judge anybody. So I understand. I understand that you're no different. And if I was you, if I'd been through your life experiences, if I've been through the situations you've been through, if I believe that I'm the thoughts and I believe that I'm an ego, I'd behave in exactly the same way as you are. No doubt. I'd behave while you're behaving. I'd be negative. I'd be judgmental. I'd think the world was against me. I'd live in fear. Just as you're doing. So I understand why you're living like that. I understand. From my heart. And I hope that one day you get to see the light. I hope that one day you stop judging other people. I hope one day you stop living in fear. I hope one day you live in love and oneness. That's what I want from my heart. I hope one day you see that you're not an ego. You see that you're not the thoughts in your head. But at this moment in time, I leave you in the love and light. It's not my job at this moment in time to correct you or to change you, or I leave you knowing that you're in a different world to mine. I'm going towards the light. Unfortunately, at this moment, you're not. And I leave you in the love and light, and you get on with your life and let that person get on with their life. But continue to be love, continue to be happiness, continue to be joy under all circumstances. Hope everyone has a fantastic day. Do whatever makes you happy. And remember, don't let anybody in this world ever take your happiness away. Stay strong, people.